I recently started a new side hustle and it's called UserTesting. So I think anybody can do this. I'm not sure if you have to be in certain countries. That's something you'd have to look up yourself. But if you just Google UserTesting, and it's normally the first site that pops up. So I'm just going to click on it. And it's definitely free to start. I didn't have to pay anything. So when you get to the website, it kind of just goes over all of the information about user testing. So this website is for companies or people who want to kind of just test their products. And I don't know all of the information about it, but how you get paid is when you actually do one of the tests. That's how you get paid. So there's tons of information on their website. I highly recommend just checking it out for yourself because it'll take a while if I go through every single one of these. But if you're wondering how you can just sign up, you can hit get paid to test. The request trial, I believe, is for if you're actually a company that wants to use this service. So if you want to pay in order to test out a certain product or service that you're looking to offer. But that would cost money. So if you don't want to pay any money, you don't have a product to test, and you literally just want to get paid to test, then hit the get paid to test button. It's a little bit confusing at first, but it's okay. So it says make money online with the ultimate side hustle. And it just did a little beep because it has a chat here in case you have some questions. Get paid to share your perspectives on products and experiences. Make money in your spare time starting today. So all you have to do is put in your email address and agree to their terms of use and privacy policy. And then it explains how it works. So first you apply and then you do a practice test. So the practice test does not take a lot of time. It took me about maybe like 10 minutes max. I feel like it was more like 5-ish to 10 minutes. And then if you pass that, then you actually get to start working. So I have some tips for the practice test because it was my very first time doing it. So I didn't do as well as I wanted to, but I still did pretty good in my opinion. So my few tips are make sure that you're actually speaking out loud more and being very clear with your words and providing as much information as possible. You don't really want to have a lot of blank space throughout your video. Like you want to be talking the entire time and really talk out loud about your thought process and things like that. And make sure that you're reading all of the questions out loud. So those are some of my tips to pass that. And then it says step 2 is to browse. So you answer screening questions to match with test opportunities. New tests are released all the time. So I'm going to explain this a little bit because I'm not going to actually show my dashboard. But when you have your dashboard up, it's like just a regular page, and then your different tests will pop up all the way in the middle. And some of them will be like $10 tests, $4 tests. And then you also have a live test where you do an actual meeting with a company. So you actually meet with them like over video chat, and those are $30, $60, and $90 tests. So I haven't actually done one of those yet, but I have done $4 tests and $10 tests, which are just done on your own, on your computer. Either they record your microphone or they might record your video as well, things like that. So be prepared to not qualify for a lot of tests. So I also learned that the more ratings you have, because you get a star rating between 1 to 5, the higher your rating and the more ratings you have tends to be the more tests you get. And I don't know if that's actually a thing. It's just kind of what I've been noticing. But I will go some days where I will not qualify for any test, or I'll only get 1 to 2 tests a day. And then I'll have a day when I log on and there's like 20 plus on my screen. I qualify for 2 within an hour. Like just yesterday, I hopped on for about an hour. I qualified for 2 tests and I made $20. And that was like awesome, super simple, easy. But another day I've been on here for 4 hours and I've made absolutely nothing. So this is not going to be reliable, consistent income, but this is going to be something that I feel like if you have time to do it, you definitely can make extra money every month. So move on. Number 3 is tests. So then when you do qualify for a test, you actually have to complete it. And then number 4, made money online. So you get rewarded, as I said before, for all the different types of tests. So then it says want to learn how to earn money online. You can go to the FAQs. You get paid for your perspectives, and then here are some testimonials. And yeah, again, like I said, it's free to join. I'm not sure if it's for every country, but what I really love about it is I can do this whenever I want to. So if I'm on here creating a book or creating a YouTube video, Well, not if I'm actually recording a YouTube video, but if I'm like uploading it, doing things like that, I'll have this on in the background and it'll do like a little ding when a test comes up. So then when something comes up, I can just click on it, see if I qualify. So it's something really great to have going on in the background to make some extra money. So the tests usually take between 10 to 20 minutes for the $10 test. The $4 tests are only supposed to be 5 minutes, I think. Sometimes they've gone as far as 10 minutes for me. And then the $30, $60, and $90 live videos are supposed to be pretty much how many minutes compared to the money. So $30 a 30 minutes, $60, 60 minutes, $90, 90 minutes. And while you're doing one test, you can't be doing another. So you have to finish your first test before you can do another. I have had to reach out to support a few times, and they've been actually pretty quick with getting a response for me. Like one test, I had an issue where it stopped working in the middle of it, but I'd already been working on it for almost 20 minutes, or maybe it was like 15 minutes. And anyways, they gave me a partial credit of like $7, I think it was, and I'm getting paid out with that. But like, so their customer service is actually pretty good. It does take a few days to get back to you, but overall not bad at all. So do I have to pay to be a contributor? No. How much do I get paid and when do I get paid? So you get paid a different amount of money, like I said, and you get paid exactly 7 days later. So if it was um like Monday at 7 a.m., you would get paid exactly 7 days later. So the next Monday at 7 a.m. So that's it, how you're paid. And I'm paid through PayPal. I think that's the only way to get paid, but I'm not sure. If your practice test is approved, you'll start receiving new test opportunities pretty much immediately. And what kind of device do you need? You can do a wide range of devices. So it kind of lists them all out here: Android, iOS, Windows. So I do it on my iPhone. So I do have it on my iPad as well. And then some of them I do on my laptop. Do you need a microphone? Yes, you do. If you don't own a microphone or have a built-in one, you need to get one. So I recommend getting a microphone or making sure you have a good one, because your quality of videos definitely matters when it comes to what you're rating. Do you need to download anything? Don't need to download anything for the practice test. And if you have the mobile device, you need to download the app. And some of the tests do require you to download apps or do things like that, but it tells you. So if you're not comfortable, you don't have to do that. Is PayPal the only way to get paid? Yes, it is. So apparently that's it. User testing doesn't withhold any taxes, so pretty much depending on your country and everything, you're reliable to figuring out if you need to claim this or whatever on your taxes. And how to apply, you can just click apply to be a contributor. So it's very straightforward and it's pretty easy to do. So for my first month or so on user testing, so I think I started in around the beginning of April, and I currently have been paid out like in my bank account, like have made about $88, I think, for April. I mean, that's just rounding. I made some more money yesterday, so that's more money for April. So I think I've made a little over $100 now. But all of it's like when it's paid out is going to be different. So I don't actually know how much has been completely paid out versus how much I've earned. But an extra $100 or so a month, like I'll definitely take that. Like that's going to be very helpful, especially with how easy this is to do kind of in the background. And I've been very, very busy in April with lots of traveling and haven't really had a lot of time to do this. So I think if you have more time to set aside to actually work this, you probably could be making more money with it. I've definitely seen people, like I've been watching some YouTube videos and people have made couple $100 a month, over $500 a month. Some people in the comments have said they've made over $1,000 a month, but I haven't really actually like seen that in a video, so I don't know if that's true. But I definitely think there's a big potential for earning money here, especially if you have the time. But it's not going to be reliable. Like I said yesterday, I ended up getting qualifying for 2 tests and being able to do that. But then another day I'm on here for 4+ hours and I don't make anything. So it's going to vary every day. But this is a new side hustle that I've started. So I just wanted to share it with you all in case it's something that you're interested in, and it is free to get started. So I really hope that this is helpful. And if you do try this out or you have tried it out, I'd love to know your experience and your feedback on it. So thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope that you have a great day.